coming to practice yoga. For me, yoga, people used to always make fun saying, Skeeter, you were born doing yoga. It's like you just woke up and we're doing yoga. And I used to say, oh my God, you're kidding me. No, I've had to work really hard. I wasn't born doing yoga. But lately I've really realized that I was born into yoga, but in a different way than what they thought. My father, who I like to keep close, his mother was a Seminole Indian, 100%. And my father was so steeped in the tradition of the Seminole Indians honoring nature, as nature being the teacher. And I've done quite a bit of research on the Seminole Indians, and they say all the shamans are gone, the Seminole Indians, because their traditions have been lost. And, I realized that, it's just not true. For all teaching, whether it's yoga, shamanism, great spiritual practices, really teach that you are your greatest teacher. And it's just to reveal the love within your heart. That's the whole practice of yoga. So we do this physical practice, which can get quite exciting and challenging. And it's really just to be reminded that you're revealing, you're allowing to emerge that invisible world that other people don't see when they look at you at first. They don't see. They see something, but they don't really know, who are you? So the yoga is that time that we take for ourselves when we come together in community to really honor who we are. And to know that when we each do that, it's so healing for us and everybody. So may we honor our teachers, and may we know that these great traditions of love and healing will never die. Never. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Let your pelvis settle. There's a stability in love. Let it ground you. There's also a wild freedom. So from the place of stability, the pelvis heavy, begin to extend upward through your spine, through your heart, through your throat, opening your throat, all the way up through your palate and the crown of your head. Find the rhythm of energy, the one part rooting, one part rising. And from this place, we'll join our voices in 3 homes. Full inhale. Gently bowing to the love in your own heart. And then slowly lowering your hands, keep your eyes closed. Then gently open your eyes. And let's go ahead and start real simple on all fours. Clarissa gave me this amazing Jamaican liqueur, which is about the tastiest thing in the world. From all fours, press your hands down as if you really want to feel and touch the earth. Not that you're trying to manipulate the earth, but you actually want to feel what is underneath you. Press your finger pads down, your metacarpals down. On your next exhalation, round your back, gazing inwards to your belly. And as you exhale, arch your back, letting your hips go back and your heart center go forward. And then just pause here, settling, letting your heart soften. Stay with your spine arched, and now stretch from your belly button to your pubic bone. Find a little bit more length. Keep that, and from your belly button, stretch to your heart. Keeping that with your breath, press your toes down, lift your knees and your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Find your rhythm of your breath, and then create just a gentle sound in and out, the ujjayi. The ujjayi has a sound like the ocean, so it has such a beauty, such power. Press your hands down and forward, and on your next in-breath, draw from your hands up your arms all the way to your mouth. From your mouth, begin to draw your shoulder blades down your heart to really feel your heart caressed. On your next exhale, extend from your heart out your arms. Keep stretching from your heart up to your hips and down your legs. On your next inhalation, lift your heels up. Bend your ankles, knees, and hips. And again, go to the center of your belly button and just gently from your belly button extend to your pubic bone and feel how your inner thighs move back and apart. Keep that and begin to draw your heart center forward. On the next in-breath, draw from hands and feet to the core of your heart. On the exhale, extend from your heart out your arms, up your hips, and down your legs. A few more breaths here, pressing hands down and forward, while simultaneously drawing from your hands up your arms to your heart. Keep pressing the very tops of the thighs back, finding a steadiness in your own body to keep opening to reveal the beauty of love inside you. It's so simple. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Swing it forward just between your hands. Come up on your fingertips and pause there. And again, have your feet touch the earth as if you want to feel it, as opposed that you want to do something to it. Pull from both feet a strong, steady energy up your legs to your pelvis. As you exhale, extend through back leg, through front leg. Then just walk your hands a little bit over to the left. Okay. Press your hands down and forward. Bow your heart center between your arms. On the in-breath, the steadiness we draw from the earth, the sacred quality of strength. Exhale from your pelvis out through the back leg, through the front leg. Open your right knee a little to the right and bow deeper. Inhale, drawing from the hands to the heart. Exhale from heart out through your arms. And one more breath, inhaling, strong legs, pull to the center. Exhale, extend through back leg, through front leg. Walk the hands on over alongside the front leg, and then place the hands and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale with your breath, come to plank pose. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, and then curl right into cobra. Swing back, downward facing dog. Listening to your own breath, a soft ujjayi. Find a sweetness of contact, pressing your finger pads down, your metacarpals down, and then lifting your arm bones up, feeling how this supports you
to melt your heart. Stretch from your heart up to your hips and down your legs. Inhale with a breath. Lift your left leg. Swing it forward between your hands. Come up on to your fingertips. And pause. Drawing to center from both feet. Extending out through back leg, through front leg. And then walking the hands over on a diagonal out in front. It's really interesting when we trace our ancestry to see the places where the mysterious things about yourself become revealed. It is fascinating. The Seminole Indian, the name Seminole comes from a Spanish word that means wild one. Inhale, draw into your center. Exhale, extend from your belly button through to your pubic bone, through to the back leg, out through the front leg, and soften the heart. So the wild nature to love in a world that's pretty darn crazy. Bow your heart. Stay strong. Draw in from your feet to the center of your pelvis. Exhale, extend through back leg, through front leg, out through your spine, and then soften the heart once again. Walk your hands on back. Place them on either side of the front leg. Step forward, Uttanasana, release your head. Just let your head hang. Let gravity assist the opening. Come up onto your fingertips. Check that your feet are as wide apart as your hips, and then bending your ankles, your knees, and your hips. Slowly slide your hands up to the tops of the thighs. Root the tops of your thighs back, so you really press your hands on the tops of the thighs. Root the thighs back. Excellent. Now, keeping that, let your feet kiss the earth. Soften your feet. Spread the toes. Then press the big toe down. Draw back to the inner heel. Feel how there's a flowing of energy as you press the big toe down. Pull back to the inner heel. Your groins will widen. Put your hands on your sitting bones and see if you can feel from your big toe pressing back to the inner heel how your groins widen. Keep that root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale with a breath. Stretch to the sky. Hook your thumbs together. Bend your ankles, knees, and hips again. Gliding your inner thighs back. Excellent. Pause here. Close your eyes. Let the pelvis be heavy. Root into the earth. From your belly button, extend downward to your pubic bone. Feel the opening. Keeping that from the belly button, extend up through the heart. Let your heart soar, and in that place, exhale, bow. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale with a breath, right leg comes forward. Place it between the hands. Pivot the back heel down. Slide the hands up onto the front knee. Virabhadrasana 1. Yep, back leg straight, front leg bent to a square. To come to the middle in this position, we have to create a force of energy on the back leg, holding the back foot steady. Spiral inward up the leg, churning the inner thigh in, back, and apart to bring the left side of the pelvis forward, right side back, bend the front leg deep. To assist with that now comes an opening from your belly. The more you can elongate down to the pubic bone, the more the hips will open. Then extend up to the heart. Feel how there truly is something being revealed from inside you, shining out. Soften your face. Let your eyes really express what's important to you in life. Now, let your legs help you stay strong no matter where you are. Draw into center. Exhale, extend through back leg, through front leg. Rise the heart. Lean the heart to the sky. And exhale, place the hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Second side. Left leg lifts with a breath. Swing it forward between your hands. Pivot the back heel down. Slowly transition the hands up. So it's a hard position to find balance. So we just pause, we slow down, we feel. Check your back leg is turning a little bit inward. And then from the steadiness of the back leg, create an inward spiral that wraps up around your leg, moving the inner thigh back, widening the back of the pelvis. Keeping that from the center of your belly. Extend down to the pubic bone, then up to the heart. Take your arms up. You can literally feel life force, Shakti, your lineage, your ancestry, moving through you. Root into it and show the world the beauty of your spirit. Lift the heart. And exhale, bow forward, place the hands, step forward, Uttanasana. Release your head. Again, in the beginning, let gravity really assist you. You can take your hair, if you have a lot of hair, it's nice, but if you don't have too much hair, just hold the top of your head, a little bit of hair, pull on your head so that you're extending your spine towards the earth. As you do that, bend gently your ankles, knees, and hips. Stretch from your belly button down to your pubic bone, belly button up to the heart, and keep pulling your head to lengthen the spine. Okay, release your hands, but now create inside from your palate that same action. From your mouth, extend up to the crown of the head and then gently down the face. Imagine you keep pulling on your hair. Bring your hands to your hips. Pressing big toe down, drawing back to inner heel, glide the heart center forward. Imagine someone's pulling on the crown of your head, rooting down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale with the breath, stretch up. Exhale, bend ankles, knees, and hips. Hinge at your hips. Pull your heels back, knees forward, bow forward, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, we're going to lower down just about 4 inches only. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause here. Keep your shoulders back, heart open. Then curl, cobra. Pause in cobra, elbows bent. Anchor the foundation of the hands. From that place, churn the upper arm out. Feel the energy flow through you. Press your feet down. And then extend from belly button to pubic bone, belly button up through the heart, through the rib cage, through the throat, curl back, and downward facing dog. Bend your knees with a breath. Swing forward, jump forward, exhale, bow. Inhale, draw the heart center halfway forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow. Bending ankles, knees, and hips. Glide your heart center forward, hands to the tops of the thighs to remember to root them back. Keeping that, lift the heart, soften the face, root down, inhale, rise. Excellent. And then take a wide-legged stance facing this way. So what's so cool about the Jamaican lilikoi is they have this amazing skin. It's so soft, it almost has like a little bit of fur on it, and it has such a delicate flavor inside. But you would never know it when you look at it, what's inside. You would think almost it's not edible. Nature is so full of beauty and mystery. Take the arms up. Turn your palms up, and our mirror for you now, okay? So please turn your left leg out, have your left foot point straight forward, beautiful. And then we're just gonna bend the front knee, and as we bend the front knee, we're gonna lean a little bit so that we're on our elbow on the knee. First principle is you just always pause, feel where you are. When you feel where you are, it almost always brings a smile. It's like, wow, another day alive. From that place, draw from your feet into the core of your pelvis, and you're drawing right into your belly button. And then from your belly button, extend down to the pubic bone. And then from belly button, extend to the heart. Take the arm out over your head. Pause for a moment here and close your eyes. As you close your eyes, find the steadiness in your legs. Inhale, draw from your feet up into the pelvis. Exhale, expand and open it up. Slowly open your eyes, rooting down. Inhale, rise, parallel the legs. Exhale, let the arms float. Inhale with the breath, let the arms rise. The breath leading the way, and turn the other leg out. Bend the knee, tracking the knee out over the foot, and just lean back into the back hip to start. Beautiful. And then the settling. It's probably the hardest part for most of us. We get so busy to actually just pause and feel, oh, here I am again. What can I feel brand new today? Every time I swim in the ocean, it's amazing. Something new, something so beautiful. Let your feet touch your mat like that. Now inhale, draw in bone. As you exhale, extend from belly button down to pubic bone. You get more space inside. From that place, extend up to your heart. Look for something new in your heart and then make it visible to the world. Close your eyes for a moment. Find a steadiness in the legs, and then open the eyes, extend out, rooting down with the breath. Inhale, rise, parallel the legs. Exhale, let the arms float. Wait for the breath. As you inhale, the breath goes, and then the arms follow. It's really magical the way nature leads the way. Inhale, let the breath. Lift your arms. Exhale, let your arms float. And hands to the hips, hinging forward, Prasarita Padottanasana. Walk your hands out in front, placing them just like downward facing dog. Then gently hinging forward at your hips, bring your ears right between your biceps. In this position, press your hands down, lift your arm bones up, and then gently begin to glide your shoulder blades down your back, letting the bottom tips of the shoulder blades swing in to touch the heart. On your next in-breath, squeeze your legs strong towards each other. As you exhale, extend out through your legs back to the earth, elongate the spine, and soften the heart. Come up onto your fingertips. Walk your heels in, toes in. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, slide your hands underneath your shoulders. So feet are about 45 degrees turned out. Put the hands up again you can start on the knees and then slide them up to the tops of the thighs. What's so beautiful is to see throughout history so many great statues of people honoring the earth, and they get down low to feel the earth. So spread your feet like a Hawaiian god or goddess to receive the beauty of this island. From there, take your arms up. It's the gesture, who knows who will see me today? But I'm going to shine my heart knowing that I see it. Shine your heart like the whole world is looking. Press your feet down, lift your heels up. Now, find power in your belly. From your belly button, extend down to the pubic bone, up to the heart. Hold in your hand now the dreams that you see for the world, and pull your heart up to it as you root your pelvis down. Slowly lower your heels down, root down, inhale, rise, stretch the arms up, parallel the legs and jump the legs together. Take the legs wide again. This time, churn your right leg out, have it point straight forward. Bend the knee, come to full Parsvakonasana. Arm goes up and over your head, palm down. Draw from your feet into your pelvis. And then as you exhale, just extend from pelvis through back leg, through front leg, out through your heart. Take the back hand up, place it on your hip. Take a baby step forward with the back leg, walk the other arm out, rooting down, rise up, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. If you feel a little unsteady, place your hand on your back hip and you can root straight down through the standing leg. Once you start to feel stable, take the top arm up. Inhale, draw your legs towards each other. Exhale, extend through bottom leg, through top leg. And now imagine someone's hand is on your outer shin, pressing down, and you're extending up into them, opening it up. Beautiful. Then bend the knee, front leg, stretch the back leg back, coming back up, this time into Virabhadrasana 2. Beautiful. From Vira 2 into Goddess pose. And from Goddess pose back to Vira 2. From Vira 2, rooting down, inhale, rising up, parallel the legs, exhale, lower the arms. Inhale with the breath, arms rise. Turn the other leg out. Bend the knee, full Parsvakonasana. And again, waiting for a moment for your breath. Feeling your feet touching the earth. On both feet, pull from the big toe back to the inner heel to really feel the current of life flowing through you. From there, back hand to the back hip. Take a baby step forward. Walk the front hand out. Root down into the earth to rise up. Super important. Lift the back leg up. Excellent. Draw into the middle. Extend out through your pelvis to your standing leg, through the back leg. Take the top arm up. So beautiful. Keep finding inside yourself someplace that is a little invisible to the world, and just let it flow out. And slowly bend the front knee, stretch the back leg back, place it, root down, inhale, rise up. Virabhadrasana 2, from Vira 2, Goddess pose. From Goddess pose, coming back up. Vira 2, rooting down, inhale, rise, hands come up and over your head, then to the heart, back to Anjali Mudra. Pausing here. Listen to your breath, Ujjayi. Pour out with the gesture of your hands. The beauty of love, you know in your heart. Just pour it out. Now put it back into your body. From your feet, draw up from the earth into your pelvis. From your pelvis, stretch down to your pubic bone. And then from the belly up to the heart, take the arms up. Beautiful. Let's turn the right leg out again. So the right leg goes out. Excellent. Bend the front knee, lowering down into full Parsvakonasana again. Excellent. From Parsvakonasana now, take the top arm up. The front arm comes around, and then you're going to slide the arm a little bit underneath you. Wait for the breath. Lengthen the side body. Pause. Check that you didn't shorten in your belly. Stretch from belly to pubic bone. Open it up, then reach the arm around, bind. Rooting down into the earth, lift your torso up off of the front leg. Now with the breath, strong, root through the back leg, through the front leg, shoulders go back. Open it up. One more breath. And then rooting down into the earth. Inhale, release the bind, rise up, parallel the legs, exhale, lower the arms. Inhale with the breath, arms rise. Second side, turn the leg out, bend the knee, full Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Softening the feet, softening your face, so that your skin literally absorbs and allows to emerge the essence of your spirit. From there, take the top arm up, swing the front arm around, and now in this bound position, it's really easy to get a little bit sticky in your legs. Instead, extend from belly down to pubic bone, open up, then belly button to heart. Reach the arm down, reach behind you, bind. Keep the front knee bending to a square. Now feel the pulse that you draw into your center. From your center, you extend out through back leg, through front leg, lift your torso off the front leg. Keep elongating the space inside you so that what is inside you will be so clear, it won't be a mystery to anyone looking. Let that shine through. Let your eyes sparkle with it. Root down, inhale, rise up, parallel the legs. Exhale, lower the arms and jump. Life's pretty sweaty. Yeah. It's amazing how simple poses can be so empowering. We're going to focus on handstand in the way that we have before, just from standing splits and going up and spiraling open the leg and then spiraling the leg in to feel how that there'll be many moments when we get kind of like scattered out there and don't feel that we can really shine our true light. And then all we have to do is remember we were here in yoga together, and we then spiraled back in to this matrix of love. And when that happens, miracles happen. We rise up. So Alexa, will you be my miracle child today? Beautiful. Okay, so you want to come here in the center of the room, and you just bow forward into Uttanasana. Okay, notice how she places her hands just like downward facing dog. She's got her feet lined up hip width distance apart, and then she's really keeping the widening in the pelvis and the strength in the belly by extending from her belly down to her pubic bone, belly button to the heart. From there she takes one leg up, and on the side of the leg that comes up. And now the action, the spiraling out, and then now the spiraling in. When she spirals in, it's just amazing the things that happen. Spiral in. And then from the place in your heart that's so strong and pure, root down and rise up, extend up. And today you can even point your toes. Go for it, point them all the way to the sky. You can do it one breath, and slowly come down one leg at a time. Beautiful. And rise up. Awesome. It's hard to point the foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
The reason, because lots of times when people go to do yoga and they do a handstand and they want to point their foot, it looks kind of cool, but what happens is the front of the leg, look how long the front of my leg is and how short the back of the leg is. So the more that we use the foot this way, we can tone the front and the back of the leg. Once you have stability, you can then do whatever you want, right? The foot can just not affect your balance. But for today, we're going to stay with the foot flex so that the back of the leg and the front of the leg are balanced. Okay? So please get a partner, and let's give this a try. Okay? Okay? Why don't we do it in a way that I actually guide you through? So Robert, you will be assisting Andy, and you guys are all set up with your partner. Linda, Robert, and Alana come into a forward bend. If you're doing this at home and you have a partner, great. If not, you can do it and just focus in on the principles that they're embodying. Okay, great. Everyone's looking really good from here. Let's all take up the right leg. Take up your right leg. Okay? You go around to that side. They turn the leg, spiraling it out, then spiraling it in, and then they root down and they rise up. It's great. Let your legs go all the way up, Andy. You got it. Good. One hand in front of the thighs, Robert. One behind the calf. Maybe one right up on his feet. That's it. Good, Andy. Beautiful, Alana. Nice. Okay, now hold your friend lightly and let them feel they can keep this on their own. So just hold them super light. Really good. Let them balance, and then slowly come down. Knowing you have friends close by, come down. So nice, everybody. Excellent. Okay, change over. That was really beautiful. It's hard working really close in like this because we actually have to be mindful of each other. But we have so many people on the planet, we need to be mindful how our actions interact. So with respect and honor, change over. Super important. Again, remember, if you're doing this at home, practicing, and you don't have anyone to help you, just imagine the spiraling out, the spiraling in, squeezing into your own heart, and your rise. Okay? I promise, I could never rise up on my own, and now I can. Miracle of miracle. Okay, let's try. Everyone forward bend. Beautiful. Hands in downward facing dog position. Spine lengthening, feet active. And then we take one leg up. Your friend spirals the leg out, and then they spiral the leg in, and we don't lift our friend up. They just squeeze into them. We walk in with them, and up they go. That's it. Good. One hand behind the calves. That's okay. One behind the calves. Excellent. Then one in front of the thighs. And then we can slowly come down if you need to, or Robert, you can stay up. Stay up. Good. Pointing the feet. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, nice. And see, let Robert balance all on his own. Watch out, ladies. Let Robert balance all on his own. He can do it. Stretch from your heart. Up, Robert. Up, 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 up. Good. Okay, nice. Okay, situations in life are a dynamic of how we work together. Eloise, would you like to try and go up one more time? Okay, Andy, will you? Yeah, okay, so she's got slippery stuff on her legs. She's like trying to challenge us. Okay, we come to a forward bend. You can come on Andy's mat, that's okay. Right, because we just want to take our time. I know you just got off a plane and you're jet lagged all the way from New Zealand, so it's the perfect time to really get this, because I can just see how you're just embodying so clearly. You got this, okay? All right, forward bend, okay? And then, Andy, you want to make sure that one hand goes right away behind those calves and one on the front of the thighs. Okay, Eloise, draw in and go up. You got it. Walk in, walk in. That's it. There you go. Stretch from your heart. Up, Eloise. Stay powerful. You got it. So good. Nice, Andy. Yeah, excellent. And slowly come down. Slowly come down. Good job. Excellent. Okay. All right, come on back to your mats, downward facing dog. Yeah, press your hands down and forward. And then let your hands settle to the earth. There's a spirit in the earth. That's what all Native Americans truly believe. We want to feel the spirit of the earth, so we have to touch lightly. And then we have to find a strength while touching lightly, and a steadiness, even when our hands are slippery and our mats are slippery. Just listen to your breath, Ujjayi. Keep drawing the inner thighs back. Beautiful. And with the breath, right leg forward, lunge pose. Just regular old lunge. Slide your hands up onto the front knee. And then slide from the knee to high up on the thigh. Press the thigh down towards the back of the leg, towards the hamstring. And then just pause there. On your next in-breath, draw your legs towards each other. Hinge at your hips to bow your heart. Trying to just hinge forward. Keep drawing your hips back, your heart center forward. With the breath, inhale, let the arms float up. And now slowly just spin the palms forward. Excellent. Bow a little bit deeper. Stay strong in the back leg. Press out through the back leg. Draw your heart center forward. Take the arms out over your head. Hook your thumbs together. Find the power that you can root from your pelvis out through back leg, through front leg. Exhale. Place the hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Bend your elbows. Curl cobra. Pause. Breathe. Anchor the tops of your feet, tops of your shins. Now, just breathing easy in cobra, begin to draw the front of your throat back as you tip the tops of the ears back, drawing your heart upwards as if you could lean your heart
towards the sky. Keep your throat open and breathe. Swing back, downward facing dog. Second side, left leg, swinging forward. Basic low lunge, we start. Settling again, feeling the feet. Sliding the hands up to the front knee. And then up to where the femur comes into the pelvis. Press down, hinge forward to bow. While you do that, lift the back thigh up a little bit more. Now come back into your belly. Inhale, squeeze the legs towards each other. Exhale, extend from belly to pubic bone, belly button to the heart. Let the arms float. Stay down low, hinging. Press strong through the back leg. Draw the heart forward. Take the arms out in front. Hook your thumbs. Find this amazing capacity inside your body to extend in many directions. From the pelvis, extend back through back leg, front leg, through heart, and then extend out laterally in all directions. Place the hands down on the earth. Step forward. Uttanasana. Inhale with the breath. Lift your head up and come to a low kind of almost squatting. Come up onto your fingertips. Excellent. And slowly we're going to lift our heels up. And then open the knees a little bit. Open the knees a little bit, and then start to sit down a little bit. Okay, so it looks like this. Yeah, keep extending from the belly. So knees open, stay up high on the toes. Excellent, and then come on back up. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Bend your ankles, knees, and hips. Open your knees out to the side. Place your hands down on the earth. Hands are like downward facing dog. From this position, lean a little forward. Put your knees on the back of your arms or in your armpits. Lift one leg up and the other leg up. Bekasana. Beautiful. And place the feet down, bowing. Uttanasana. Standing on your right leg, take your left leg up. Standing splits. Spiral your leg out, and then spiral your leg in. Then, bending your front knee, draw your heart center forward, lift your back leg up, point the toes down, have it at the height of the hip. Slowly, you're going to take your right arm up, reach around, hold the opposite foot, and then rooting down into the earth, start to extend the back leg, opening it up. Oh, this is not easy. Keep breathing. Extend from belly to pubic bone, belly button to heart, and exhale. Release. Uttanasana. Inhale with the breath. Bend your ankles, knees, and hips. Open the knees. Walk the feet to the midline. Lift up. Bekasana. Lower the feet back down. Uttanasana. Release your head. Second side, standing splits. Take the leg up. That's it. Spiral it out. Spiral it in. Beautiful. Then bend your standing ankle, knee, and hip. With your back toes pointing down and heel towards the sky. Bend the back leg, reach around with opposite hand, hold the ankle. Here's a place where you have to get so deep into your belly. It's okay, just do your best. Extend from belly down to pubic bone, belly button to heart. You got it, okay. Exhale, release. Uttanasana. Step back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, lower the knees down. Bowing in puppy pose. Forehead to the earth. Arm bones rise. Okay, we're going to go on to dolphin pose, which is also known as preparation for Pinchamayurasana. So we're going to first look at the foundation that we need to establish to go up. And the main thing that we have to establish to go up is a feeling inside that we're not going to get swept into trying to do the outer form of the pose, that we're actually going to stay with ourselves. We're going to feel our foundation. We're going to feel what's important to us move through us by applying the principles we're working with. So it's not important that if we go up all the way or not, okay? So let's just take a look real quick. Basic foundation, we're going to come onto elbows underneath the shoulders, palms facing down, walking the knees a few inches behind the hips. Okay, establishing the curve in the lower back. Then from there you rise up to dolphin prep. Okay? If your shoulders go past your elbows, please don't continue. Okay? So just come up to there. Let's give that a try first, and then we'll go from there. Dolphin prep. Everyone on elbows and forearms, elbows right underneath the shoulders. Great, feet as wide as the hips, and then extend from belly button down to pubic bone. Take your time to feel what that does to the inner thighs. Great. Then keep that, extend from belly button to heart, and while you do that, you can tone the belly to the spine. Excellent. Lift the knees up, and then you walk the knees and the feet in as long as you can maintain the integration of power in your own center and an openness in your heart. It's great, everybody, looking really, really beautiful. Okay, great, and then lower down. So we're gonna go ahead and do that with partners as well, rising up from there. We'll do exactly how we did handstand. Okay, now Alana, would you like to demonstrate? Okay, so you can just come onto my mat, that would be good. I remember I was practicing with Alana in New Zealand doing this, and she just so wanted to get it, and she, being such a dedicated student, had a really hard time slowing down, and now she's got that, she embodies that quality of being able to move at a fast pace in life, but like to slow down and really embody what's important. So it's beautiful. So please come into the position. Great. Notice elbows under the shoulders, heart soft, nice extension in the spine, but her belly is strong. It's not collapsing. She lifts the knees up, she walks in. Okay, and she only walks in as far as she can maintain this integrity. And then from there she takes one leg up. I come to that side, she spirals out, she spirals in, and I just assist her as much as she needs to go up on her own. One hand comes behind so she can lean into me. And then from her heart, now she's going to extend up and slowly start to take her legs a little bit more over her head and her heart more forward. Yeah, heart more forward, legs over the head. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. And then back up and down. That's okay. That's okay. That was great. What were you sorry about?
Oh, I'm just going to go to that.
Oh, you're going to go back up and do more. All right. Okay. Okay, so get a partner again. You can change partners if you would like to. Then lift the knees up, hips up. Walk in. And go slow. Make sure you can feel that you're rooting down into the earth. Now, from your heart center, Andy, lift up. Yeah, that's it. Use your legs. Beautiful, everyone. Nice, beautiful. Okay, legs can go a little more over the head. Stay strong. So good. Soften the heart, Andy. Good, Linda. Beautiful. Okay, then when you're ready, in your own time, come down. Excellent. Good. Nice. Okay, change over. Change over. when you're ready. Yeah. Hips up. You guys are such amazing students, how you listen. It's awesome. So remember, you're close by with one leg up. Yeah. Squeeze in. Beautiful. So the heart center softening is key here. The more you can keep the tops of your thighs rooting back, even as your legs go over your head, the more you can go towards the full form of the pose. That's it. Nice, Robert. Beautiful. Andy, you could hold his heels more. You don't, yeah, just real light. Let Robert, he can take his legs as far as he wants. Okay. He was holding too much. Yeah, it's okay. This is how we learn. We have to learn how much. Yeah. Let me show you just one thing real quick. In Pinchamayurasana, what's really beautiful about it is it's such a balance of going beyond balance. It really is. It's a balance pose that is kind of beyond what we would normally think of balance, because we look at balance as being, we have a balance sheet in our accounting, right? And it's balanced. But in yoga, we find these balance points that hinge around internal sensations. So literally, when I go into this pose, I always remember that dolphins have this profound capacity, to be of service to all beings. And there's some energy that has to flow through them that they never stop listening to, right? That they will sacrifice their own life for the health of their family, their community, and even other species. There has to be some message, so much stronger and clearer, that they don't stop listening to it. They just keep listening as things are really in a non-traditional balance, yeah? So that's why I love Pinchamayurasana. So let's just look at what I'm talking about. As we go up, the legs start to go over the head more. And then the balance comes in this compromised position. I have to soften. I have to melt the heart even more, then extend even more. So it's an amazing place of honoring what we're really teaching in yoga. Really, to me, every time I do that, I honor the transmission from all my teachers, my father, my grandmother, my dolphin friends. Okay? So come on back to your mat, and with a breath, right leg forward, pigeon pose. Coming up to a little bit of a high pigeon, sliding your hands back. So as we go into a little bit more back bending, we want to remember how the foundation of our legs that we've established, that the legs bring a power up all the way into the lower back. So even here in pigeon, we really want to be mindful that the back leg, the toes are pads of the toe down, heel to the straight to the sky. The knee is directly behind the sitting bone, and the inner and the outer edge of the knee are balanced. I have to constantly remind myself I can lean a little bit one way or the other. Find that place of balance inside. Create a strength in your legs. On your inhalation, draw up into the core of the pelvis. On the exhalation, extend from belly down to pubic bone. Belly button up to heart. Take the arms up. With the arms up, root down through the pelvis and then lift up through your heart center. Slowly start to let your shoulder blades glide down your back to lift the heart.
but stay with the main strength being the power in your legs. Receive from the earth a brilliant strength up into the belly. From the belly, extend back to the earth, out through the heart, bend back. Bend your elbows, place your hands behind your head. Pull your armpits back to lift the heart even more. Keep lifting up and out of the lower back to go deeper. And with the breath, place the hand, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Really bring a lot of strength into your legs here. Second side. Left leg forward, pigeon. The foundation, it's so easy to not pay attention and to just move on. And take your time to feel how you're leaning into the earth. Back leg, spiral inward up the leg to move the inner edge of the thigh back. Keeping that, you can open it up even more by extending from your belly down to your pubic bone, belly button up to the heart. Then take your arms up. Beautiful. Draw from both feet into the core of the pelvis. Exhale, extend through back leg, through front leg, lift your heart. Beautiful. The more you can keep a strength flowing from the earth up into you, and then from you back to the earth, the more you can bend safely. Bend your elbows, place your hands behind your head, press your head into your hands. Draw your armpits back. Use this to help you lift and lean the heart to the sky as you bend even deeper. And exhale, place the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Right leg, lift it up, high to the sky. Bend the knee, twist open, place the foot behind you. Lift the hips up into wild thing. Now bring the strength into your legs. Draw from your feet to the core of the pelvis. Extend from belly button to pubic bone. Open it up even deeper. Hand comes behind your head, elbow forward, armpit back. And then open it back out. Downward facing dog. Second side. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee. Twist open. Place it. Take the top arm up. Bring the strength from the earth right into the core of your being. From your belly, extend back to earth, out through the heart. Place the hand behind the head. Open it up. Wild thing. And inhale. Coming back out. Lowering down in puppy pose. In puppy pose, place your elbows alongside you, hands over your head. Root your elbows down, lift your arm bones up here. Soften the heart. And then find the length again in the core of your belly. And just settle. And then sliding forward onto your belly. We're going to bend both our knees, reach back, hold the tops of the feet, spread your toes. Draw your heart center forward, shoulders back, lift the legs up, heart center goes forward. That's it. Keep the strength in your legs. In this variation, let's point the feet. Yep, not flex, point. And hold more, a little bit on the foot, not as much the ankle. Great. Now flex your foot, slide the hands down the ankle, root your knees down, draw your heart forward. Rock again forward, point the toes, lift the legs higher. Swing back, puppy pose. Excellent, and then transitioning up onto your knees with your toes turned under. We're going to work on Ustrasana, camel's pose. And again, finding the power and the relationship of your legs to your lower back is paramount. Sometimes we forget about the energy exchange and the balance of life, and we just get so concerned with doing the outer form. Pause for a moment with your knees directly underneath your hips. Turn your toes under. Just settle. Then, from your feet, you draw up your legs all around, right into the core of your belly. From your belly, you extend downward to the pubic bone, and this will create great length in the spine. Keep that, and then draw your belly button towards your spine. The ribs lift the heart. From here, we're going to do little baby back bend, turning the palms forward, open your throat, draw your hyoid bone back, and bend back. And then come back up, and then we're going to go a little bit further, and you're going to go back and up and back and up, doing what we call pigeon droppings. Keep your throat open, Eloise, don't let it close, and you'll feel more your center. Beautiful, Alexa. So go back as far as you can, that you could be holding a conversation. Yeah, so hold a conversation with yourself as you bend back and come up. Keep your throat open. That's it. Okay, great. Excellent. And one more time, puppy pose. And then crossing, coming up onto all fours, crossing your ankles. Slide the legs through, extend the feet out in front. It's amazing because I work with people who are paralyzed and don't actually have feeling in their legs. And it's really incredible because when you bring in awareness of an organic flow of energy from earth up into the body, it's amazing. Even though they might not have the nervous system feeling, they can sit more upright. They can feel connection that actually has been damaged neurologically or damaged in the spine. But our mind, our imagination, our heart is so strong to feel connection. So as you're sitting here, you probably slump down a little bit. This is normal. Return to your legs, spread your toes, press the pad of your big toe right underneath the nail, right, that part. Press it forward. Pull the little toe back. Root the heel down, the Achilles down. In this position with the hands behind you, let the heart float. And now just gently feel, imagine a current of light, of love, of human connection of your ancestors from the earth, up your legs, into the core of your belly. From your belly, extend down to your pubic bone and then back up to the heart. Feel the energy of those who have passed through you. Lift the heart. Keeping that, we're going to draw the right leg back into Jani Shirshasana. Excellent. If you need to sit up on your blanket to help keep the top of the sacrum in, that's great. Otherwise, focusing on the power of awareness in the legs. Bring the hands on either side of the front knee. Pivot your belly from the back side. From the right side, you're going to churn it over to the left. Then reach with a hand, hold the foot, and bow your head. The in-breath just returns us to a really simple rhythm, receiving the strength of the earth into your body. The exhale, the extending of that back out into the world. Inhale, draw from both feet up your legs into your pelvis. Exhale, pulse, extending from belly to pubic bone, belly button to heart. Keep lifting your outer elbows up, your outer shoulder blades, and drawing your heart center forward as you tack your hips back and down. Enjoy your breath. You can reach around and hold the opposite wrists, pulling yourself a little bit deeper into the bow. And then slowly rooting down. Inhale, rise up. Parallel the legs. So when we were balancing in Pinchamayurasana, I could see some of you lose the connection in your throat right here. And when we go to do forward bends, it's easier to maintain it, yet we don't think it's important, so we just forget about it. But the very front of your throat here, when you're doing a forward bend, you want to keep drawing it back to create, again, a strength and a balance in the front and the back. Root your hips, churn the belly from the back side. Find the flow. So you have to pause and wait. It's really the cycle of connection to all the great beings who've walked on the earth. Draw that light up into your body from the core of your belly, extending down to pubic bone, up to heart. We bow. Let every movement be in deep reverence. On the in-breath, your arm bones rise, outer elbows lift, outer shoulder blades lift, and the bottom tips of the shoulder blades glide toward the heart. So here's a place where in a forward bend, you can actually practice what's necessary in a back bend. Keep the power in your legs. Keep extending from belly button to pubic bone, belly button to heart. Open your throat, and then tone the front and the back of the throat equally. Draw your hyoid bone back. And then with the breath, slowly rooting down. Inhale, rising up. Extend the legs out in front. So the hyoid bone just in the throat where your tongue attaches to it. So easy for this part to come forward, especially when we disconnect from our legs. Find the flow of energy. Lean on the fingertips behind you. Lift your heart. Root your hips. And first side again, bend the right knee back. Pivot from the back side, the belly comes round. Bowing, this time it comes into a twist. So opposite elbow to the shin. Pull by hooking the elbow into the shin. Pull the right side of the belly to the left. And then wait for your breath. Keep drawing the hips back and rooting down. Extend from belly button to pubic bone, belly button to heart, and then twist open. It's very powerful, cleansing, balancing, healing. Listen to your breath, let it be ujjayi, in and out through the nose. And rooting down. Inhale, rise up, and come on back. Second side, draw the leg back. Spin your belly around and bow. The outer elbows rising, outer shoulder blades rising. Pressing the head of the femur down, spin the belly even deeper, and then transition into a twist, opposite elbow to the shin. Pull the belly around. Keep extending from belly back to the earth, twisting open. Remember the flow of energy from your ancestors
into you, back into the world, the cycle continuing. And inhale, coming back to center, rooting down, extend the legs out. And please lie on your back for a moment. Okay, please lie on your back, extend your legs long. And again, just rooting your heels down, bringing the second toe straight up to the sky. Turn your palms upwards, open your throat. And we just want to return to feeling this beautiful flow, this beautiful exchange of mana from your feet. Receive a bountiful strength from the earth, up your legs to the core of the belly. From your belly, just gently extend to your pubic bone. And you can feel when you do that, how you root more. Then from the belly, extend up to the heart. Let the heart open even on a whole new level. Each day, each practice. Keep rooting, feeling the flow, opening, opening, opening. I bring my father with me everywhere, or I suppose actually he comes along on his own. For he represents the yogic way of life. He represents for me the capacity to stay steady, to stay feeling, to stay open through great hardship. In Shavasana, we surrender. We let go of anything and everything that is not our essential spirit. And here we reunite with our loved ones. as we begin to come back into the physical body. The flow of energy returns into the physical form. Infusing your spirit with potential. On your next exhalation, please roll to one side or another. You choose. And from your side, transitioning up, establishing your seat. And bringing your hands in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra. May we all find the strength to let the love of our spirit flow through us in all our actions. Thank you for practicing yoga. Namaste.